Seattle, Lumen Field, 43rd minute. Dest takes a shot. The ball bounces, soars into the air, and two players sprint toward it at the same time. One is 21 years old. Just a few minutes ago, he collided in midair, fell to the ground, and couldn't get up for a while. He reaches the ball first. He heads it into the net, and the stands erupt. Then the flag goes up, offside. He doesn't know what to do. Should he celebrate or wait? The VAR screen lights up in the middle of the field, and the seconds start to pile up. Just like when 67,000 people hold their breath at the same time. This video isn't really about those seconds. It's about how a 21-year-old defender from Florida got to that moment, because his last name already meant something in America, not just in this sport. Antonio Freeman caught a touchdown pass while playing for the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31 in 1997. It was one of the defining moments in the franchise's history. Growing up with that last name in South Florida carries a certain weight. There, football isn't just a hobby. It operates almost like a calendar. Sundays revolve around it. Kids don't grow up in front of the TV. They grow up on the sidelines. His son didn't choose that sport. Alex Freeman was born in Baltimore. His family moved to Plantation, Florida, where Alex attended American Heritage High School and played for Weston FC. At the time, he was a name known only within South Florida youth soccer circles. In 2020, he signed with Orlando City's academy as a homegrown player. There was no sudden breakthrough. There was no viral video. Just a slow climb through a development system that doesn't always produce results. Freeman once explained what his father had actually left him, not a career path, but rather an attitude. His competitiveness somehow rubbed off on me. Having a role model I could turn to when I needed to, go to when I had questions, and look up to when I needed motivation. That meant a lot to me. He didn't shy away from that shadow. He drew strength from it. He made his debut for the USMNT in the summer of 2025. Before the year was out, Villarreal, a La Liga club, signed him. Mauricio Pochettino isn't known for making emotional roster decisions. Most people consider him cautious. He doesn't place his trust easily. So, putting a 21-year-old player in the World Cup starting lineup seemed like a risk on paper. That risk grew even greater when Christian Pulisic, the captain and the team's best player, missed the second group stage match due to a calf injury. The young players were no longer just making contributions. They had begun to shoulder a burden that no one had yet anticipated. The U.S. kicked off the tournament with a 4-1 victory over Paraguay. But the truly crucial match, the one that would secure first place in the group, was against Australia. Pochettino named the same player to the lineup again. Lumen Field hosted 67,000 spectators that day. Midway through the first half, Freeman fell hard to the ground after a mid-air collision, but he got up after a moment, then continued playing as if nothing had happened. In the 43rd minute, Dest took a shot from the edge of the penalty area. The ball hit a defender and went up into the air. Freeman was the first to reach it, heading it past the goalkeeper and into the net. Then, the flag went up immediately. Offside. The review took a long time. German referee Bastian Dankert watched the footage over and over again in the booth, and as the time dragged on, the stadium seemed to lean forward in anticipation. Freeman later recounted, "It took forever. I was so worried. Was it a goal or not? Then, when the goal was ruled good, I turned around and saw my teammates running toward me. 'Oh my God,' I said, and started running." The goal stood. 2-0. The U.S. finished first in the group and advanced to the round of 32 more decisively than they had in years. Folarin Balogun summed up the situation simply after the match. "I'm really happy for Freeman. He's a very humble kid, scoring his first World Cup goal on home soil. It must be a special night for him." Pochettino, meanwhile, put it differently. This player is doing a fantastic job. His development has been tremendous. He's very humble and has an incredible character. He's eager to learn and always listens. He has the potential to become one of the best in the world at his position. After the game, someone asked Freeman about his father's legacy. His answer was simple. He wasn't trying to be anything more than he was. It shows just how big a tree the family is. He can be great, and I can be great in my own way. Having a successful father who prepared me for moments like this. It shows just how valuable that is. He isn't trying to run away from that name, nor is he trying to live up to it. He's just playing a different game, in a different stadium, on a continent where his father never played. And that night in Seattle, it was enough to carry the U.S. into the round of 32, World Stage Soccer, the real story behind the game. Next time, we'll take a look at someone else,